no feedback. AKA, don't leave any comments. don't tell us how we did on this. We don't want to know.
Good morning, everyone. It is 10:30 this Friday, and
it is not 10:30. It is almost 11.
Yeah, almost 11. We're supposed to start at 10:30, but you know what? It's all good. We're all here.
My watch says 7:30.
Close enough.
Welcome. We got Juztin, Paige, Marcus, and myself today, Calvin. We're gonna do some what grinds your gears.
Oh, so many things.
What doesn't grind my gears?
Yeah.
I just thought of one this morning.
Go for it.
When you're playing League of Legends, I don't know if you guys
When people play League.
No.
What's with that?
Okay, well, it's this game, right?
Yeah.
But you're in the thick of it. Like, you're playing this whole game, you're farming and stuff, and then you finally fight, and that's when things matter.
Mm-hmm.
And your computer's like, no, I'm going to exit the game. And, like, in the thick of the fight, your character just stops moving, and your team's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And
Because
they
that's
just
just
start
looks
playing
poorly
you.
on you. They're like, oh, what are you doing?
Exactly.
And then you're like, it's my computer, I swear.
Yeah, but they don't believe you. They think you
Yeah.
just, you just left or you're mad or something. So, yeah, that grinds my gears. And it happens, like, 10 times a game. It just exit.
Yeah.
On your computer?
Yeah, on my computer. I don't know why. I have to click back and get into it, and I'm like, oh, my God. You know?
But, like, on that note, though, what also grinds my gears is when people take gaming too seriously when you're, like, playing with them, and you're just like, bruh, chill. Like, but then also, like, you say it to them, and then they get, like, even more pissed, and it's like, there's no winning here. When it's like, we're just having like, for example, like, you're just having a casual game of Smash, and then someone just, like, rages, and it's like, oh, well, okay.
Don't at me.
I didn't know you could get that mad at Smash.
It's
I think it
quite
depends.
infuriating. That game it can end friendships faster than Monopoly sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Monopoly's
Smash
really
is
slow.
not a good competitive game. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's competitive. I'm just saying I'm competitive. And other people are competitive. And they react as such.
I feel like I like when people are competitive, though, to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it just, like, influences you to be competitive, too.
True.
Like, especially with, like, drinking games. Like, I love when people are competitive during drinking games, because then that just, like, is more fun to me than people who are just like, oh, like, this is just happening.
Yeah, like, they're just throwing the ball, going through
Yeah.
the motions.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And they win, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, I've trained
Care.
years for this.
Care.
Oh. Going off your technology thing, that's what reminded me. Shout out to SFU Net for its character development this year, but also I hate SFU Net Secure because it's more insecure than me. It needs to stay connected for more than 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're like editing in Google Docs or anything like that, or typing an essay or anything, and then it says trying to connect, and you're typing and you're not even looking up, and then you look up, you're like, I haven't typed the last 20 words. It says trying to connect.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish that it would just get a hold of its life, because
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a hold of mine and it's not helping.
maybe it's like it's waiting for you to get a hold of your life. So it's like
We're
once
gonna be
you
here a
do. So in other words, internet's never gonna work.
There's like this spot at Surrey campus that I like to sit now. It's like the fourth floor, like in the mezz with the big window overlooking the parking lot. But it's like one of the few places where there's actually like lots of study spots.
Yeah.
And the Wi-Fi there is so bad because
Really?
Wi-Fi is usually like amazing.
Yeah.
But this one spot,
No.
that I like
Oh,
to
that's
sit-
so sad.
It's like I always get there and I'm just like setting up, and then it's like takes like 5 minutes for it to connect.
Mhm.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I know what you're talking about. It's like the very corner of the school.
Yeah. It's like
I've never been to Surrey campus.
Me neither.
I've been here for I've been at SFU since 2014. I've never been to Surrey campus. Yeah.
They're both like,
I've never had to take, like, I don't know. I just like try to plan courses around what's not far. Meanwhile, I have a course at like Harbor Center, like right now.
you know what? Speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
transit campus. I live on residence, which is great for classes in Burnaby, but I feel so like limited with what I can do, for fun, because transiting anywhere takes at least like 30 minutes, because you take 15 minutes down the mountain and 15 to go anywhere else. It's like, I don't have a car, a bitch is broke,
Yeah.
So I just living on a mountain. I don't know who decided to build it up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Because like, where's your closest place to go anywhere?
Well, the thing is, like, when I go out with friends and stuff to, like, go drink or whatever, we usually end up going downtown, which is, what, an hour and a half?
Like an hour, probably.
An hour? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. But, yeah, it's And at that time, you're so drunk on the bus, you're sitting there, you're like, should I even have tried to
Yeah.
go to this
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
this point? Because you get to that point
Yeah.
where you're driving and you're so drunk and you're like, I've made a mistake. So.
Mm-hmm. On that though, you know what also grinds my gears? The one person who goes too hard at the pregame.
I feel like this is just calling me out.
No. I mean, like, anytime we've gone out, I don't think you've ever been that person.
Okay, good.
But like, it's just like one of those things where it's like it turns into a thing, you know? Or okay, on that though, on that note though, it's like when people advertise their drunkenness. I hate that. Yeah, I like really don't like that. Like obviously everyone does that. I feel like when you're like drinking for the first time, or you're like you just turned 19, but like if you're like 23, like you're my age, and you're still being like that, it's sort of just like well,
you should know your limit.
Yeah, you should know your limit. Yeah, people who don't know their limit. That's also.
And if you don't know your limit, then don't advertise the fact that you don't know your limit.
Yeah.
Like, go puke in the corner, like a respectable adult. Jeez.
In the corner.
That being said, I have this friend who I'm not sure if anyone actually knows her limit, because I've seen her like just down a heavy bottle, like half of one of those like big ones, and she's fine. She doesn't puke or anything.
Really?
I'm like, wow. But I'm worried at the same time too. You know? So yeah, I'm both impressed and worried.
Yeah, I have a friend like that too. He's like 6'4", 6'5", and like there have been times in my life where I've tried to keep up with him, like when we've been drinking one night, and it just like ends horribly for me because I'm like 5'4", like I have like 3 beers and I'm like pretty gone. Like it's so unfortunate.
3 beers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty small. On that, though, you know what grinds my gears? That they don't make men's clothing sizes small enough.
Oh.
Or, like, they don't have enough options available. Like, I can't buy pants in the men's section because none of them come small enough. Or short enough, even. Because,
like always 32 or 34.
Yeah, because I feel like my perfect size is like a 29, 27. And
They
that doesn't
never sell
exist.
that.
It doesn't
No.
exist. And it's like, I always have to like cuff my pants, or like I buy my pants in like the women's section so they're smaller. And it's just like, why can't they just like make these clothing options like more available? Because like, I mean, there are, for example, like Mr. Big and Tall. Like they have those sort of stores for like men on the opposite spectrum. But like, what about the other end when it's like,
what about short king?
no, because it's like
Mr. effing small.
Mr. effing small, me. That's my Instagram bio.
That's right
Mr.
next door.
effing
So
small.
funny will be in the bio.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else relate to that or get that?
I'm kind of the opposite because I'm just tall enough as a girl. Like I'm 5'7". I'm just tall enough that it's a little irritating. Like my pants, they're just short enough that I kind of look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
So then I cuff them, and then they look even shorter because if I don't do that, then I look horrible. But if I
You got to make it look intentional.
yeah, that's what it is. But it just looks stupid. But yeah, I get it.
I absolutely relate to that. Like my ideal size is like 30, 31, like 28, and it's just like
Yeah.
that never exists. You always have to either get it hemmed or like
Yeah.
every
And then-
time.
And then like, isn't it like, I think there's like one store where it's like if you pay a certain amount, they'll like tailor your clothes for you. I think it's Uniqlo. But it's also like, isn't it, like, not to be Dylan and Nikki here, but like, do you think it's like they don't make those sort of clothing, so you have to pay for those amenities?
Well, it's definitely discriminatory for sure. Like the fact that they don't offer it in the first place and that you have to pay extra for the same clothing, like it's a bit.
I just refuse to pay for that.
Yeah. No, that's
around,
why.
like,
That's why I'm like, Kate. Guess I'll just.
flopping
Yeah,
all
I
over.
literally. Yeah, I'm like always cuffed, and it's like, yeah, it's what I have to do.
Not.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not.
Me neither. It's okay.
Wait, but on that joke about being cuffed, I hate this is something maybe like I don't know if like you guys can relate to this. I know Calvin can't because he's in a relationship, but like I hate when you're on a dating app and then someone like I might have talked about this in the other podcast where someone like gets mad at you for not responding. I did talk about this.
Mad at you for not responding? Oh,
Yeah.
like you send the message first? And
No. Like this happens also on Grindr, I think, where it's like someone will message you and then they'll call you out for not responding to them, but it's like I'm not under no obligation to like respond to you. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Also, because Grindr isn't like a swiping function, it's not like I chose you. It's literally like anyone who sees me can just talk to me. So that annoys me. And it's like I don't owe you any sort of explanation to be like, why don't I want to talk to you? It's like
so bad on
maybe because you're like 50. I'm not really trying to do that right now.
Like, no, right now. Give me
I mean, I do that when I'm 50. I talk to another 50-year-old, but not like a 23-year-old, you know?
Oh, you're like 50,
that's what you meant,
set your age range to like 18 to 25.
Oh my god, no.
Off of that,
Yeah.
I used to work in a restaurant. I could go on
Oh,
hours
please. Oh, please.
about... My question is, why do men?
I don't have an answer.
Men dumb.
That's
and that's the podcast.
If men have anything, it's the audacity.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So, you know, I'll be serving a couple of guys like middle-aged.
Yeah.
They're ordering some beers, and they seem to think that because it's like a tipping type of culture that you have to like earn your tip. So they'll like, you know, touch your back and call you sweetheart and be like, hey, you want to give me another beer, babe? And I'm just like, you could have just said, hey, can I have another beer?
Yeah.
Like it makes everybody uncomfortable. Like I tell my manager at that point, and then your manager.
Well, your manager wouldn't do anything.
Exactly,
right?
Right? So your manager will look at you and be like, I mean, it's part of the job, and it's like it shouldn't be part of the job. It's harassment.
Yeah. Did you see that one tweet that's like, it's like a guy, he's like, yeah, I played two sports growing up, basketball and devil's advocate.
You know, like, the fedora, or the guy who wears, like, the suit and tie class every day. Let me just play devil's advocate for one moment. I
have a friend like that.
Now, bear with
Love
me.
him,
I don't think Hitler was that bad. I just don't. I think that what he was on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Do you guys have any?
That was a good soundbite.
Do you guys have any, like, just because, like, talking about Twitter, do you guys have any, like, social media what grinds your gears?
Oh.
Social media.
Yeah, like, there's something that people do on social media, or, like...
Oh, on Facebook, when people, like, share posts and, like, they get one like, and they keep sharing posts.
Oh, yeah,
You know
they're
what
like,
I mean?
they're like, this is my moment, I've made it, I'm a huge deal, I got one like.
And it's like, no one's even looking. Stop.
Yeah.
Please.
You know what bothers me is on Snapchat when people are like post a snap at like midnight when they're working on a deadline, and they're just like, I'm so stressed.
Yeah.
And just like shaky camera, and it's like, look at this, like, oh my gosh.
It's like everyone does that.
That just bothers me. It's usually the same people. Every assignment they do it.
I'm so
it's just
stressed. It's like, why are you so stressed that you unlocked your phone?
You're fifth year now. You should be.
Yeah. You're 50. You should manage your time better, maybe.
Ooh.
What bothers me on social media?
Mine is back to Facebook. I have some of my mom's friends and stuff back in my hometown, and it's conservative propaganda. Like, if I hadn't muted all of them, it would just be like false information just reiterated in different, like, horribly photoshopped photos of Trudeau just like in front of, you know, dead cats or something like that, and be like, Trudeau doesn't care about the environment, blah blah blah. And I'm like, you might be right, but that's not the way to post it. You just look kind of dumb.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like all my qualms are like on Instagram. I just like so petty, but like when people just upload photos in low quality, I'm just like,
Instagram does eat quality sometimes.
Sometimes,
on
but
Android it used to be like so bad.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like,
photo.
did you really not look at this and be like, this is 2 pixels? like this is literally 2 squares. Like, I'm just like, what's the point of uploading this? What are you doing?
When it's so filtered or edited that it looks like a grade 6 going through emo phase made it, and it's like, your skin is grainy. And why?
I feel like captions bother me a lot of the time. Like, I always look at a caption and be like, what is this? Like, why? I can't think of a specific, but I just think people who, like, don't post good captions bother me.
Inspiring song lyrics from 2012.
Yeah.
Like, mediocre songs that no one actually enjoyed.
I'll just say, as an all-encompassing, people with, like, low social media presence, or awareness, I guess, that bothers me.
What do you mean by awareness?
Like, knowing that, like, uploading 20 stories in the span of an hour isn't, like, no one's gonna watch that.
You're sitting there like,
Yeah, literally. It's like, okay.
Oh my god.
Like, am I supposed to enjoy something here?
Every song in a concert.
Yeah. Oh, that. The concert.
videos.
Yeah.
When like
Post-
some hip
post,
hop
like-
artist comes to Vancouver.
Yeah.
it's
like, well, I don't
everyone
even
has
have to
20
go.
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to go.
I
It's just like-
totally, I totally feel that. Oh, that's so
On the
annoying.
balcony.
Yeah, just like shaky,
Yeah.
blurry. Yeah.
Do you guys have people that you follow where it's like they'll be hanging out? Like it'll be, let's say it's like 3 people hanging out, and then they'll just all like repost each other's stories,
Yes.
and you're just like,
We do that. You can't.
no,
even judge.
but that's just the 2 of us, and it's we do it once.
Okay.
I follow people where they do that like multiple
Or it's
times, and it's
different
like,
angles of the same plate of food, and it's like,
oh, food. Okay, yeah, I never upload stuff for food. I just
Yeah.
don't get that. I'm
I
just
don't
like,
get it
okay.
either.
It's like if I'm not eating it, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like if it's not food that's in front of me, I don't care what's in front of you.
that's true. Yeah, I get that.
I'm ashamed I've done that.
What did we say? What did we say when we were walking over? What grinds our gears? Calvin.
Yeah, that was it.
That's it.
I've done that concert thing too, but
Oh,
once,
Calvin.
and I looked back and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, what the hell did I do?
Well, you know,
I can hear myself singing.
well, for me, it's like whenever I'm drunk and I'm at like a club, I'll do that sometimes. But I'm like, and then I look back the next day and I'll like delete some because I'm like, oh, this is
The
really bad.
shameful, like,
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
in
this is
the
like this
world.
is
Oh,
really
God.
just people dancing in a crowd. This makes no sense.
What?
Mm.
Do you have any SFU? What grinds are yours?
Uh,
Do I?
I think just SFU.
Just what? Why does SFU
Yeah.
again?
Period.
Period.
No. Grinds my gears by SFU. I think just people also with low bus etiquette.
Oh my god.
I guess like you know people who don't understand the whole like if people are filing in and you don't go right to the back, what are you doing? Like
They stand right at the front,
Yeah.
blocking the entrance.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
You're sitting there.
or like when they block the exit when you're trying to get off. Yeah, that
Excuse
grinds
me,
my gears.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Mhm.
When
Yeah.
I'm like, I head home to Prince George a lot, so I take like that SkyTrain, and there's only a few. It's a very narrow walkway to the waterfront train,
Mhm.
and every single time without fail, there's a person with their huge ass suitcase right in front of like the sliding or the swingy doors,
Mhm.
and I'm carrying my own suitcase, so I'm like, excuse me, and they have, and I'm like, they can't hear
Yeah.
me, they have AirPods in. That's another thing.
Yeah.
AirPod Pros?
Oh.
Or just regulars?
I don't know, but he do be in the wing, and like they just don't move
Yeah.
at all.
What's your thing with AirPods?
I'll be trying to talk to somebody as they walk by. I'll be like,
Mhm.
hey, how's it going? And then they'll normally be like, oh, maybe they didn't hear. And then it's like, oh, AirPods.
Mhm.
Because you can't see it. Whereas a person with like over the head
Yeah.
headphones, I can
you,
see
you
it.
gotta put AirPods on and then they'll talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, is it
because-
like a
a
social?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
People who
Because-
like flex their AirPods, another thing that I don't like.
That's
'Cause,
like-
my headphones are way more expensive than yours, but you don't see me like. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say? Takes out one AirPod. Like
We're not people to them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I'm an AirPod person, so.
No, it's not. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just
Yeah.
the people who, flex
I love
it.
the jokes about them though.
It's not a
I love the
personality
jokes about them.
trait.
They're so funny.
You have fucking commas in your ears. Next.
I remember last week, because Marco also has AirPods, but he forgot to bring them, so he was using his regular headphones.
So you just ignored him?
Yeah, I just ignored them the entire
Wow.
time.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, sorry, Marco, I can't hear you. Oh, Marco.
Or when you were walking over here and you said, "Oh, I'm so nice to Marco." What are you talking about?
I am so nice to him.
It's like, too bad Marco's your AirPods did come in today.
Yeah.
Would like to talk to him.
man, I miss Marco. I feel like I could just hear him right now. It's almost like he's still right here. That's our future boss. Or
Please don't fire me.
Please don't fire me. Do you guys have any like things that grind your gears from like past workplaces? Because like I used to work in retail, so I could go off on a tangent about retail.
We actually did a podcast last week and we went off on a
There was a
tangent
lot
about
of that
retail.
last week, yeah.
Oh really? Oh, was it because Nikki was on?
No, we had
Oh.
some contributors on.
Oh really?
And we all had experience at like Shoppers and Superstore.
Oh.
Oh, I think Superstore is a bad one. I worked at Save-On, so I kind of get it. Save-On is just like the older, richer people that like.
Mhm.
There's Superstore and then Save-On, but they're both just as bad. Whereas
Yeah.
Save-On is just more expensive, so yeah, people complaining about the prices.
Yeah. See, I worked at like a mall for 3.5 years, and it was rough. I worked
so
at 3 different
sorry.
stores. Yeah. I think my least favorite thing was always when people would just grab a product off the shelf and then come up to me like, how much is this? And I'm like, did you even try to look for a price tag? Or like, it was worse when like, do I call out where I worked? Yeah, I used to work at Lids. And like, the prices would literally be on the underside of the hat, like literally on the brim. And people would walk up to me and just hand it to me, like, how much is this? And I'm like, have you tried turning it over, ma'am? Have you tried looking at the other side of the hat to see that there's a price tag right there? Or when people walk up to you and be like, can I get a discount on this? And it's like, why? I literally said that once to a guy. He came up to the counter and he's like, can I get a discount on this? And I said, why? And he just looked at me and just said nothing. And I was like,
that's what I thought.
And I was like, okay. And I just kept scanning and he just didn't say anything. And I was like, if he had given me 3 good reasons why I should give him a discount, I honestly would have. I would have given him one, but he didn't have any reasons. So, you know, if he had said like, oh, I'm having a bad day, like, you're kind, like, I come to the store often, I'd be like, yeah, sure, 20%. Boom, there you go. But he said nothing.
Do that? Is that a thing that I can do, or are you joking?
That's a me personal thing. Okay. Like, if I gave someone like a banter like that and they gave something rapport back, and I'd be like, yeah, I got you.
Okay. I was gonna be like, I'm on my way to Lids. I'm gonna call them really kind and just.
If you're at a store and they don't have prices or scanners somewhere, then it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna want to buy it.
No.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, you know what does? Okay, I understand this on like being on the side of someone in retail, but also the other side. When you walk into a store and within 5 seconds someone says hi to you, like a worker.
You just turn around. And
and it's like,
hi,
yeah.
Best Buy greeters.
Yeah. I just never go to Best Buy. But that was a thing. They'd be like, oh yeah, as soon as someone walks in, you have to say hi to them. And I used to work at Plenty also, and like the store was like really deep. And they were literally like, if you're in the back of the store, you see someone walking, you have to say hi. So one time, I literally screamed. I was like, hello! And the guy was just like, what? And I was like, that's protocol. You have to do that.
That's the best when the store's like empty and they don't see anyone.
Yeah.
The staff just like pops up. It's like, hello!
Yeah. AKA like us like being on our phones, seeing someone, then putting our phones down.
Shoe stores a lot, like big shoe stores that are just like,
I used to work at a shoe store. Yeah. I used to work at Aldo.
Yeah.
That was bad.
But they do that to prevent stealing, though, isn't it? Like, it's like a mental thing.
Yeah. It's supposed to you're supposed to, like, engage with the customer to make sure they don't steal anything.
What grinds my gears? When Walmart employees don't understand that Walmart's materials are my materials. No. I'm joking.
What grinds my gears when corporations don't let me steal from them.
Yeah, how rude.
It's like, you're stealing from me by just me being here.
The communist music plays in the background.
I think malls just grind my gears.
Yeah, that's true.
Like malls just
horrible
in general.
Food courts. Bunch of 14-year-old kids just.
Yeah.
I noticed that in malls in the Coquitlam area, there's a lot of like hype beasts and like those really annoying like guys who just walk around like wearing Supreme and they're so noisy. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have that in Prince George. Everyone's poor and we all understand it, so no one can afford.
You know what does grind my gears? People who walk around with speakers blaring.
Do people still do that?
Yeah.
Or like 1994, bro.
Yeah, on the bus. People just play their music, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, or like when their earphones are so loud that you can hear it from them.
Yeah.
And it's like...
One time I saw this teenager. His headphones were not on his head, but just like folded outward, like forward. And he was just blasting music and standing there like...
Wow.
On the bus.
You are so cool.
On the bus.
Everyone hates you.
Yeah. In my head, I was just like, everyone's just tired coming home from work right now, dude. Like, you need to put those away.
How old did he look?
Honestly, like 16.
Oh, so high school? Oh, you know what grinds my gears? High schoolers.
That's so true. Yeah.
They're trash. They're so trash.
Trash. Just the age group or like specifics?
The age group, probably.
Just in general, like, fuck them kids.
Fuck them
That's how
kids.
you know.
That's how you know you're rigid and now in your 20s.
I'm barely in my 20s.
Yeah, you're
I'm
21
already.
When would you consider being like would you say like 23 is that your early 20s still, or are you in your like okay.
I picture like 26 and later is like 20s.
Yeah.
Because it's like the halfway mark, right?
Yeah. I'd say I also think like 24, I'd say I'm in my mid 20s, which I'm going to be this year.
Oh my god, you're so old.
I know. I'm excited for 24 though. I don't know why.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
Number.
Yeah. Yeah. It is an even number.
23 is not a nice number.
No, it's not. It's really unpleasing. Wait, how old are you guys?
22.
22.
23.
23, yeah. So, like...
I feel like that's like a really...
I also like that we've known each other for maybe, like, how many months now, and I just asked you how old you are.
Just accept, like, SFU is so, like, broad in its age, because, like, we have, 30-year-olds working with us. We have some teenagers. Like, it's...
I do like that, though.
It's really cool. I enjoy it, too.
I often forget that Nikki is however old she is.
That was a call out, dude. Why'd you say that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, okay, never mind. I thought you meant it with a negative context.
No.
Oh,
I just often forget.
Okay.
People stopped assuming I'm in high school though, which is nice.
Yay!
Do you get ID'd a lot?
I don't get ID'd anymore, and I don't know why.
I never drink, so
Oh, okay, yes, that's fair.
But I think I was last time I went.
Yeah.
Restaurants sometimes I don't anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I always get ID'd, and I'm like, really?
I still get ID'd like everywhere I go.
One time my dad was ID'd, like I think it was like last year or the year before. He was so happy.
He was ID'd? Oh my god.
That's another thing that I hate about restaurants is I'll ID, like a mother and daughter will come in and I'll ID the daughter, and then the mother's like, why aren't you ID me? She's got like, wrinkles and and I'm just like, and it just makes it awkward for both of us. So it's like, it's like, can I see your ID? And then they're like, oh, you know that I'm old enough. And I'm like, why did you ask me that?
On that note, though, what grinds my gears, customer service small talk.
I mean, it's necessary.
Yeah, but it's so hateful. Like sometimes, like
when you say hateful, what do you mean?
Like when it's just like cringy. When it's just like you know what, like your work, you like. In like when you've been working, whatever, and some like, you know what? I'll profile someone and like some guy in like their mid-50s tries to make a joke that just doesn't land, but you're just like, ha, good one, or something like that, and it's just like you have to do that, but it's like you'd love to just be like,
When you're in like customer service mode, jokes just never register from the customer.
Yeah.
I think.
No.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, wait, what?
I think I would prefer, like, as a previous cashier, I think that I would have preferred if someone just went, hi, and then just was silent the rest of the time. Like, I would kind of revel in that silence. But yes, please don't talk to me.
I like a hi, how's it going? Just be like,
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Don't engage with me any further.
It's like, that was the best conversation I've ever had.
We're best friends, though.
We're best friends.
I had a customer follow me on Instagram once. And I was like, how did you find me?
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Like, straight, because, like, I mean, my name tag had my first name on it, but, like...
Still.
Yeah. But I was like, how did you find me?
That would always freak me out at Superstore. People were like, oh, hey, Marcus. And I forgot I had a name tag every time.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. You're like, what else do you know about me?
Yeah.
Who do you work for?
Who do you work for?
Do you guys have movies that grind your gears?
I have some TV shows that grind my gears.
Go off.
I don't like the people who think that liking The Office or Friends is a personality trait.
Yeah.
It's really not. Like, you can enjoy shows and you
or
can...
Friends.
What are Friends?
No, or like the TV show.
That was a joke.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
God.
Okay, I'm sorry. It didn't land. Oh, anyway.
Sorry, I'm in customer service mode.
Anyway, so I was just saying, thinking that you're quirky and stuff for liking that, or disliking shows that other people like, that's another one. It's like, it's not, you're not cute.
I think it's actually like making a point of it to be like, I don't like this show, or like, I like this show.
It's like, you can like what you want, but, just don't be a bullshit about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I had a movie-related one I thought of this morning was when people, like talk down to you for not having seen a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had a traumatic experience. This guy, one of the managers at one of the stores I worked at, he's like, you don't know movies if you haven't seen Braveheart. And I just haven't seen Braveheart since that, because I think of that when he said that to me every single time I see it on Netflix, because it was on my list before he said that.
So you're like, just to spite him, I'm never going to watch this.
So
I totally feel that. Are you, Calvin?
That's just one movie of like millions of movies.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It's like, it's impossible to see everything now, especially nowadays. We have like way more media coming out than ever before.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. Wow. So profound.
Wow.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything I don't like. But like, I mean, I like The Office. I like Friends too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I I don't like The Office, but I like Friends. But it's just like I just feel like people who shoved that. Like, okay, this is also like this is more like what grinds my gears about like I guess corporations more so than anything. But it's like I don't know how to explain this besides like we don't need Harry Potter Monopoly. We don't need Harry Potter X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean?
Just like milking the franchise for all that it's worth.
Like when it's like on Daily High Vancouver or something, it's like, oh, this new like Harry Potter bar is coming to you, and then people are like, oh my god, and it's like, what? Like, aren't you tired?
That's people just clinging on to their,
because like days. Because like Harry Potter was influential and like in its
shut
own
up, you're
right.
a Hufflepuff, you get no rights.
And, like, Avengers toilet paper.
Oh,
It's like it's the same. They just put Iron Man on it.
Yeah. I mean,
His face.
bestseller.
I mean, if I had Chris Evans touching my ass that close, I would too be really excited.
If they
Hold
put
up.
the superheroes on the actual toilet paper, that's different.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just the packaging.
Yeah. I would also love Chris Evans packaging. Sorry.
Oh, I can't wait to
Can't
open
argue.
you up.
Remember that one
Love
time we
Chris
filmed this the
Evans.
first time? We were like, yeah, I want to keep this as PG as possible, so I put explicit on it. Whoopsies.
Oops.
Yeah, we're giving up on that.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's funny.
Because I like bad movies, ironically, sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch a movie, you're like, this is bad. But there are some movies where I straight up just like, I can't watch this.
Mm-hmm.
And like, people who like it, like, and I think like I think more so fandoms of things grind my gears than actual movies. Because, like, for example, To All the Boys I Loved Before, hate it.
The
Hate
movie
it.
or like the fandom?
Both.
Oh,
Yeah, hate
Well,
it.
it's directed for like teenagers, right? Like
Yeah.
its aim is teenagers.
Yeah.
So,
But then,
and we already went over high school and how we don't like
Yeah.
them.
It kind of bothered me, like the main guy in those movies, like how cheesy and like
yeah.
the perfect boyfriend image he is. Even in like interviews and stuff, he's like, it's like,
He's so-
what is this guy? He's like,
Yeah.
he's so good at being the cheesy boyfriend.
He's so
In-
cringy.
in everything he does.
It makes me.
I agree.
It's awful. And then people insist that he's good looking, and I'm like, he's really not. Do you think he is?
He's kind of cute. His personality's a little dry, but
Yeah.
to be fair, like he's filtered for how he appears to,
Mhm. Yeah.
interviewers and stuff. You know
That's
what I
very
mean?
fair.
But-
Mhm.
Speaking of that, when what grinds my I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay. What grinds my gears? Paige interrupting me all the time. What was he saying?
You were saying what grinds your gears, and then how you were in tangent about, what's his name? Noah Centipede, whatever.
Oh, I was gonna say
No circumference.
people who give like a first impression and that like kind of taints their view of a person forever. So like say a person is drunk as hell the
Yeah.
first time you meet them,
Mhm.
and then later on you're like, oh, this person doesn't care, blah blah blah, or whatever.
Yeah.
So like a person who judges you for your
The first time.
appearance. Like, because I'm an anxious person, I'm not going
Right.
to be very nice the first time that I meet you.
Right.
Usually people describe me as kind of like cold, stuff like
Mhm.
that, or like bitchy, which is true. But I mean, I have other personality traits as well.
It's
You
true,
know?
but you shouldn't say it.
Exactly. So I guess just people who judge too quickly.
Yeah. I agree with that.
What are you saying? I feel horrible. I interrupted you.
I don't know. I don't know if it was that important, but
Okay.
like, I was
Everything
just
you
gonna
say is
say.
important.
Everything you say is important, Calvin.
Speaking of shows that are bad, but you just like them anyway, like
Mhm.
Riverdale. I enjoy.
Oh,
watching it.
Riverdale. That show hasn't that show like gone from like about like Archie comics and now it's about like cults.
I think it's past cults, and now it's
Oh.
about like psychopaths.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. It just gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
No, in no way realistic, but
No, I
it's
would
just
hope
it's
not.
just like kind of fun to watch.
Because like, isn't there that one scene where they throw two babies in a fire?
Probably, probably, maybe more than one scene.
More than once, they've thrown babies in fires.
Yeah, anything that happens that show, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, me too. I don't watch it. I literally just like see it on Twitter, and I'm like, they did this time. Good.
Babies and fire.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys the type of people who, when you're watching something, you find it more enjoyable watching with other people, or can you watch things by yourself? Because I can't watch things unless other people are with me. I'm so
it depends
bad.
It depends on what it is. Like if it's a show that I'm obsessed with, like I'll watch it by myself. Like I don't wanna wait for another person to watch with me. You know, be like, hey, are you free this weekend to watch this? Well, and they're like, no, I work. And it's like, well, I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's something, you know, like lighthearted, they'll be like, yeah, I'd rather watch with a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like with horror movies, always with friends.
Yep.
But if it's like anime or something, like that's not something everyone enjoys. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I watch it by myself. Speaking of which, that kind of grinds my gears that some people don't give it a chance. Like, they've never seen anime before.
I feel that.
And they're just like, anime's stupid.
Slaps. What kind of grinds my gears is TikTok is kind of finally giving anime the recognition it deserves, but it's literally just JoJo and My Hero Academia. And it's like, there's so many more.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so many more.
What grinds
I'm saying they're bad, but...
What grinds my gears when people don't give TikTok a chance.
Honestly...
TikTok is so good. I spend my life is spent literally on the side of my on my side scrolling through TikTok at like 2 a.m. Not that I did that last night or anything, but
I'm mostly annoyed by the TikTok ads that I get.
Yeah,
but I actually like the videos. Like people repost them on Instagram. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
The videos are funny.
But it's like I hate the ads. It's always people just dancing. Like,
oh yeah,
go away.
I don't enjoy the dancing on TikTok. I don't enjoy the dancing. The dancing, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Like there's this one chick who's on it, and she like she's making a bank because of dancing on TikTok.
Well, I kind of stand though.
But it's like it's like good for you. I respect game respects game, but it's like
game respects game.
Yeah, I like respect that she has done that. Because like I had a tangent. I forget it. No, it's okay. What grinds my gears when people make me forget what I was gonna say. Do you guys have now? You know, we're in this safe space. Do you guys have any things at work that grind your gears?
Oh. Yep.
Just having to come in.
Yeah.
There's this one coworker's name. I won't disclose his name, but his initials JB. I cannot.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about Calvin.
No.
This is one coworker.
Calvin's fantastic.
This is one coworker. His name is Calvin.
No.
What grinds my gears?
I like my coworkers a lot.
Yeah. What grinds my gears is that this isn't what work is gonna be like for the rest of my career.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish it was.
I know.
It'd be so fun.
Like, yeah. Like the fact that I can just be like, oh, hey.
We can just make our own newspaper.
Yeah, that's going to work great.
I mean, it could.
Journalism is dead.
We'll have the same amount of readers.
Oh! You hear that, the peak? You hear that, the peak? Suck it. Just kidding. Don't fire us.
Don't fire us.
Sorry, I'm just so... That call-out was so fresh. I was going to say, we could also just get the entire staff, too, because everyone's just going to be gone.
That one hurt too much. I can't say anything.
What else? Does anything grind your gears, like, in social settings? Like...
Everything.
Everything.
I thought of this like way at the beginning of this like talk. One of my friends, I don't know if I should call out, but I'm not gonna obviously mention names or anything
John
like
Doe.
that. But like just John Doe. Yeah, okay, John Doe.
John, man.
He every time we're talking, he'll just like butt in and like start talking about his own thing, and then it's just like, dude, like. Please. Like, we were having a conversation before you came in, and now the conversation is left.
Building off of that, a thing that I really hate, you know, as university students, we go through it sometimes. Like, life gets a little hard. It gets a lot hard. And when you're ranting to your friends, and usually I'm, like, the friend therapist. It's because I'm, like, a little bit older than most of my friends because I live in residence. A lot of them are, like, first, second years. So I'll, like, give this great, like, you know, full step process of what they should do to try to like feel better or whatever, and then I'll like start to talk about my problems. They'll be like, "Damn, that's crazy." Anyway, and then they'll just go off on something else, and it's like you feel completely belittled.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
like so unvalidated.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, thanks.
Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, and you're just sitting there like, okay.
I do have one that kind of built off of that, but it's also like one of those ones that's like two-sided, where it's like I understand both sides, where it's like. It grinds my gears when people call you out for not responding. Because sometimes it's like, I was like for example, like we all work jobs like on Fridays. It's like I can basically not touch my phone ever, and then people get mad at me when I don't respond. And it's like, yo, I have a life. Like I have things to do.
Yeah.
Like a boy's trying to hustle here. Like I can't like be responding to things like 24/7.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, it's like when like you're trying to like you constantly make efforts with someone, they don't give anything back.
Mm-hmm.
That grinds my gears.
Yeah.
And then it's like they get mad at you for stopping putting in effort, and it's like. What do you want me to do? Like, I don't want to waste my time, like, messaging someone who's not going to talk to me.
Or when you're the person who always has to, like, make the plans.
Yeah.
And, like,
like
you're the person who
Brandon
always
Gears.
texts first or whatever, and then once you stop for a bit and then you don't talk for a few days, you realize you're like, wow,
Yeah, I definitely have that.
that hurted. Yeah.
Do you guys have stuff like that or anything?
Their friends are actually good. I'm like,
Yeah, you guys have
no,
good-
I love my friends dearly. It's
Yeah.
just sometimes they.
My friends are okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We gotta put you on the spot. They're like, are you gonna call your friends right now?
I don't know. I just agree with it's just, it hurts when they don't respond.
yeah, right?
Yeah, it's just like,
It does.
but I just don't message like so many.
Yeah. See, the solution is you just don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And then that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just talk to yourself.
Wow.
Even he doesn't respond sometimes.
Or, you could, like, just, film a
I feel like-
podcast where you can talk into the void and then you can just listen to it afterwards, and that's the conversation you have with people.
Bruh.
Silence.
It's just
We're in
like-
silence for, like, 5 minutes. And it's just anyways.
Can I pull a full 180 on this and
Yeah.
start a rant about boomers?
Go ahead.
Thank God. Okay. So I have a sleeve of tattoos, and a lot of them are kind of like there's a snake. No one likes snakes except some people do, like me, and it's on my body, so it's like whatever. But my favorite thing is boomers that just call me out as though like I'm bothering them or something with what I put on my body.
Yeah.
So when I worked at where was I? It was Red Robin. Yeah. So I used to work
Shout out
at
Red Robin.
Shout out Red Robin. Horrible place. Don't work there. Anyway, I had pink hair at the time. That was a bad phase of my life. Some people go through it. They dye their hair. That's what I did. Anyway, so I had like tattoos in the pink hair, and this guy goes, "Wow," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?" And he's like, "Look what you've done to your body," and I was like, I'm sorry.
You're like,
What?
come again?
And I'm talking to this like balding. He's got like white crispy hair.
Yeah.
Horrible glasses. And it's just like, you're gonna talk to
Yeah.
me? I was just dropping off your Chipotle mayo, dude. Like I don't need this. And I'm pretty sure the next time that I came around, because I was their server, unfortunately, he was like, what happened to your hair? And then I was like, immediately, I was like, what happened to your hair? It's falling out. And then he was like, like he got mad at me as though like he didn't absolutely have it coming. You know what I mean? And it's just like the second that you try to retaliate, boomers seem to think that you're being rude. Even though they were horrible first, you know what I mean? Like, I understand if you're rude to anybody, like, that's not good.
Yeah.
But if someone initiates it, like, you're allowed to defend yourself, you know what I mean?
No, I agree. I like, the concept of like, don't dish it if you can't take it, kind of,
It's just a boomer prank, bro.
It's just a boomer prank, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I do hate that. I was going to talk about people on Instagram who buy their followers, because I was going to call my ex for doing that.
People do that still?
Yeah. I'm going to call him out directly here. He did this thing where he paid, like, it was like a company that you pay them, and then they'll follow a bunch of people on your account and then unfollow all of them just to get your follower count up. And that got him up to like 5,000 followers. And like, but then he'd have like 20 people liking his posts. And
if you're that obsessed about your, facade or appearance on like any social media, like, maybe you should just take a look at your life, reevaluate.
Yeah.
Why are you so invested in something so frivolous?
Yeah. What I was going to say, so I don't lose it, what grinds my gears is when people, like, think that your tattoos have to mean something. Yeah.
I have some dumb shit.
I too have really dumb
I'm
stuff.
not gonna flash the world because it's like on my ankle.
What's your dumbest one?
It might be my Boo tattoo, like Boo from Mario. I just thought he was cute.
Yeah.
That's it.
My dumbest one is probably...
I love your like style though of it. We also have some matching ones.
Me too. I think the okay is pretty stupid.
Okay.
I like that one.
I just kind of... it was just sort of like, okay. The tombstone. The tombstone's the dumbest one.
What does it say again?
It says, see ya.
See ya. I kind of love that though.
I know. I feel like when I actually pass away, which, like, maybe that'll happen, but, like...
Maybe. You might be immortal. We don't know yet.
I want my tombstone to say that. Just
See ya.
see ya.
Like in quotations.
Yeah. No, just yeah.
See ya. In all lowercase font.
A picture of the tattoo.
A picture of my arm, yeah. No, it's just my arm. I just cut my arm off and like tack it to the gravestone.
What?
See ya.
See you.
CY at sign.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then a smiley face.
See ya.
And what grinds my gears? Dying. And not dying.
Yeah, it's
I hate that I have to die someday.
Damn, I gotta do this shit again. Another day. Another dollar.
well, that's why we just gotta live as long as we can in case they come out with immortality.
Would you want to be?
No.
Really? I want to be.
No, you wouldn't.
I think it'd be sick.
I don't think you do.
But I'd want to like pick what age I am, you know?
True. Like if you're immortal at 90, like
Yeah, it's like what am I?
Toddling around like-
Yeah, I'd want to be immortal at 21.
Am I at my peak right now?
But with your 21-year-old brain?
Peak?
No. Like I have like the knowledge, and then I think I just like constantly do different career paths to like switch things up.
You're saying SFU for the rest of
Capitalism at it again.
like with the Edward in Twilight keeps staying in high school.
Yeah. I do that. I just stay at SFU and I just do different names and I change like one thing in my appearance. Like one year I have just like brown hair, another
That's
year
so
I'm
funny.
just bald. I think the worst thing about like being immortal would be seeing the people around you that you love die.
Yep.
Where did we go on this? What
that grinds my
happened?
gears more than I guess other people die.
Yeah, I hate when
Bro.
people die.
Why are you dead? The audacity.
Oh, you know what does grind my gears? I don't know. This is like the last one or to end off. What grinds my gears is when you have like a group chat and then you pose plans and then no one responds.
No one responds.
Oh,
That hurts.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't
so
do
bad.
group chats anymore.
I have one group chat that literally has 20 people in it. 20 people.
And no one responds
No.
to your plan.
No, you literally get like, hey,
Maybe
what's
that's a
going
you
on
problem,
tonight? Yeah,
then.
I think it'd be a me problem. Yeah, but it's like when you're just trying to orchestrate something and like make plans, and then like you see people have seen it, and you're just like, I see that you're lurking there. Like, why? Like, what are you doing? Like, just say like if you want to do this thing or not. It's like so annoying. Like, not to call out my friends, but it's like
That's
y'all are
That's all
annoying.
we've been doing this
Yeah.
whole time.
Oftentimes, though, in my group, like my answer is no, so it's like implied if I don't say anything.
We've been new.
I guess that's true, but it's like I almost feel like I prefer the no than like nothing, because then it's like I'd be like okay, like I just need something, you know, to
Yeah.
know whether or not
Yeah.
I need to put pants on today,
That's
or whether I need not to like prepare to like go out.
Do I need pants today?
Pants today. Yeah.
On a related note, what grinds my gears is they remove polls, so we can't like vote on stuff anymore. In, like,
yeah,
Messenger,
I saw that. That was
right?
so
That's
annoying. Mm-hmm.
It was like the most useful thing Messenger ever
Democracy.
made.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Grind the gears, government.
I was
Government.
just gonna say putting on pants grinds my gears.
Yeah,
I
you know
freaking
what?
hate it.
I
Yeah.
rarely wear them.
I mean, you're not wearing them right now. That's
Big brain.
true.
Big brain.
Big brain, galaxy brain.
Yep.
We should. You know how we have formal Friday at work. We should have like a fully casual Friday, like the week before formal Friday.
What do you mean? Just wear like sweats?
Yeah,
No.
I usually just wear flip flops.
really.
Blech. What grinds my gears? Flip flops. I hate them. I hate them.
What are your thoughts on?
I put on a
sound?
nice shirt and pants, and then I just wear flip flops on formal
That's
Friday.
worse. That's significantly
Did you do that
worse.
last semester? I don't think you
I
did.
might not have because it was too cold.
Yeah.
But for spring and summer, I definitely
Oh my
did.
god. Marcus
seen you wear
is gonna
flip-flops.
roll up here in these like now when you wear jeans
Old
and
Navy
flip flops,
$6 flip flops.
jeans, flip flops, and then like a like oversized like dress shirt. Oh, that grinds my gears. When people are attractive and don't know how to dress.
Yep. It makes them significantly less attractive.
Yeah, it's like you have so much potential. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like that. Like I like that. Like literally, I'll see people sometimes, and I'm like, if only you had a sense of fashion. Like you'd literally be like a 10.
Oh.
Yeah. Not that I'm calling anyone out, like in the room specifically.
I'm just like, that's me.
Why do you think I kept it with Calvin the whole time? No, I'm just kidding.
I like Calvin dresses.
Yeah.
It's like, I have nice shirts, but I just don't wear
Yeah.
them. I just like wearing t-shirts.
Yeah.
It happens.
I mean, this isn't technically a nice shirt. I bought this for like $5 out of Value Village.
I have a shirt just like that, also from Value Village.
Really?
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Valley Village.
You know what? Okay, you know, let's end on a positive. What doesn't grind your gears? What's something you enjoy? What's opposite grinding? What oils your gears?
What oils my gears?
oils
That's a
are-
What lubricates your
horrible-
Yeah, what lubricates your gears? What lubricates my gears is is
That's the next episode, just what lubricates you.
okay. Well, everyone say one thing that lubricates your gears.
I don't wanna.
People who don't contribute to fast fashion and they like thrift or donate their clothing.
I like that.
That lubricates my gears.
Wow.
What lubricates your gears?
I was gonna say something kind of touching, but with the phrase lubricating my gears, I don't know if I should.
Do it.
Okay, I was gonna say, what lubricates my gears? Since moving here, I'm so grateful for the friends that have made it a lot of an easier experience. Like,
Yeah.
same with my coworkers too, because like I feel like if I hadn't have come to the peak, then I
Right.
wouldn't have had as many connections and stuff.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the people who are more extroverted than me, who are willing to like befriend me and stuff like that. It made the transition here a lot easier. So
That's so sweet.
lubricate my gears.
I had a really stupid answer. I was just gonna say like 3-ply toilet paper.
I would be happy to like pay $5 more a student, $5 more. Like,
Oh my God.
just for better toilet paper. Like it's
Paige is like, I love my friends. Like, they really changed me being here. Yeah, 3-ply toilet paper. But
I didn't want to say it.
But with Captain America on them.
Yes,
Specifically.
Chris Evans, Captain America.
Yeah.
Chris Evans.
Because the other ones are like not as good.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Calvin, what lubricates your gears to end us out?
You know, just when you're, sometimes you're driving and someone just lets you in, even though they didn't have any, reason to.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Good drivers
Woman.
are so rare here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it, I
That was
guess.
wholesome.
That was so wholesome. All right, let's
What is it,
end
the
out.
thread?
Be sure to read the
Oh,
peak,
bottom left.
even though we
Bottom,
talked
yeah.
so much trash.
Hayamle moye